Barakah Halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the I'm doing this work in truth and in sincerity in the four quarters of the earth. And I want to do this lesson on having a good foundation in this truth, and sticking to what you have learned, okay? Because that's very important, in the ministry, okay? To remember what you have learned, to be grounded, you know, and have that foundation, Otherwise, you'll be thrown to and forward, you know what I'm saying? With every wind of doctrine, as the scriptures say, if you're not grounded and you're not settled, and Jake does that a lot. Jake does that a lot because when Jake come out there on the highways and byways, man, he want everything in one synopsis, He want to get everything out of the truth in 5 seconds of standing there, which can't be done, man, because this is a infinite depth of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Okay, that we're learning and constantly learning, okay, and constantly growing, in this thing, man. With the more and more experience we get, okay. But for the most part, every brother in GMS has the same, foundation, man. We all know the milk, okay, and then you can grow, all right, and then the apostles and elders will teach you, more and more, But you have guys that are out there, saying that they foundation is the streets, okay, it is the hood, all right, when this is really supposed to be your foundation, man. Okay, and guys don't want to hear the milk of the word. All right, they want to be intergalactical. Okay, they want to go into the tribe of Dan. Okay, going too far and doing too much. Okay, it's First Peter chapter 2 and verse 2. As newborn babes, desire the sincere milk of the word that ye may grow thereby. Okay, and we know that through the milk of the word, all right, all of these things in the world can be cut down, man. Everything that the Harlot House is speaking of, the damn Catholic Church, okay, the Bill Nye the Science Guy, all right, the sincere milk of the word cuts all of that, man. You ain't gotta go intergalactical, okay, because these people don't know anything. These people been having a Bible in their houses their whole life and never picked it up and read it, okay, and never have read it with understanding. This Colossians chapter 1 and verse 23. If you continue in the faith, grounded and settled, and be not moved away from the hope of the gospel which ye have heard, and which was preached to every creature which is under heaven, whereof I Paul am made a minister. Okay, so it say if you continue in the faith, grounded and settled, okay, and you're gonna be grounded and settled, what I'm saying, through that milk, okay, through the sincere milk of the word, you coming in as a babe, you know, and that's why the Most High, that's why Yahweh Shai said He chose babes, okay, not the intellectuals, okay, not the know-it-alls, all right. He wanted his servants to be humble and meek, okay, not proud in what they know, okay, or proud in what they already did know before they came into the truth, which is that worldly knowledge that doesn't profit anyway. Okay, so Yahweh Shai looking for soldiers, man. It say if you continue in the faith, grounded and settled, and be not moved away from the hope of the gospel which ye have heard, and which was preached to every creature which is under heaven, wherefore I Paul am made a minister. Okay, so we gotta be grounded and settled. This First Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahweh. It say so be steadfast and unmovable, okay, and always abounding. All right. And how do you be steadfast and unmovable, man? You gotta have that foundation. Okay, you gotta have your feet up under you. All right, because if you don't have your feet up under you and you ain't on your toes, you are gonna be movable. All right, you're gonna be tripping all over the goddamn place, man. Okay, and that's what the sincere milk is there for. Okay, that's what the foundation is for. All right, because you have men that have not always abounded in the work. Okay, they stop going out on the highways and byways. All right, and now they just pop up out of nowhere whenever they feel like it's time to curse out you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. They're not taking this thing seriously. Okay, do a strong 6 months and then take a damn winter break. Okay, and it say for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord Yahweh. And that's what that's what these guys are doing. They have no faith. You know, so they believe that their work is in vain. That's why they're not out there. This is Second Timothy chapter 3 and verse 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. Okay? So the scriptures say, continue thou in the things which thou hast learned, all right, and been assured of. Okay? So the apostles and elders have done their best to assure, the men of the Lord of the truth, man. Okay? And it's saying that you was assured of it. Okay, so what happened to you fallouts, man? All right, you mockers and you scoffers. Okay, you never had faith in what you was learning, man. Okay, you always in your mind thought, oh no, it could be another way. Oh, that breakdown is faulty. It say knowing of whom thou hast learned them. Okay, so D Jakes is talking crap about the apostles and elders, man, but that's who you learned the truth from. Okay, so you going off. You trying to unwrap everything that you done bonded together. You know, that's ridiculous. That's working. You working backwards, man. You supposed to be working towards the kingdom, and you working backwards, trying to unravel shit. All right, but that's all I had. I put this as edifying call all y'all about Shimmy Ashah, about Shimmy Kako Dash, double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and peace, salutation that I come doing this work in true sincerity in the four corners of the earth, and shalom.